Hi, people. Alright. This is... Alright. This is something new. I'm excited for this, because technically, I don't know if this is like a... Alright, I'm excited for this, because this is something new. This is a review for a new show, but it's not just a new show, it's more of a spin-off, a new adaptation of a known franchise, which is The Addams Family. Exactly. We all know The Addams Family. You probably know either the cartoon or the live action. We all know The Addams Family. So, apparently, Netflix done a spin-off series based on Wednesday, the daughter of the Addams Family. Alright, so this is my review for the first episode. Yeah, because I can't do a reaction to it, sadly, because I still don't have my laptop. Sadly, yes. Alright. So, this is a review to the first episode of Wednesday, which is interesting because it's like it's not about the whole family like usually. We're just focusing on one character, which is Wednesday. So, like, I guess the others are going to be cameoing here and there. So, we start off with her and Pugly in school. I've been saying his name right, Pugly's. Yeah. Anyways, in school, like, yeah. And Pugly's getting bullied. So then she's asking him, like, so then she's trying to find out who's bullying him. So then it turns out she has visions. And then she sees who's bullying him. So she gets them back by putting piranhas in the pool. Yeah. Piranhas in the pool. Which is crazy. And, yeah. So, she gets expelled. Yeah. She gets expelled for attempted murder, pretty much. Jeez. And they were almost gonna charge her attempted murder. And she was disappointed. Because she said, like, they will know I never finished the job. Oh, stupid. Anyways. Yeah. So, that's a start. So, her parents are taking her to Nevermore, which is a school for outcasts and any beasts and creatures and stuff. So, yeah, and then this is where it gets interesting, because we get, like, there's different creatures. There's werewolves, there's seers, there's different type of people, and the town that is nearby called Jericho are wary of people there. So we go there, we meet the principal, Weems. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Weems. Weems, yeah. Weems, I don't know. So yeah, and it turns out that she used to go to school with her mother. They used to be roommates. Anyways, yeah. And then we get her roommate. And then we see her, and then they introduce us to her roommate, Eden Sneers. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyways, yeah. So her roommate shows her around, shows her like all the cliques and all that, and then she shows her like the queen bee of the school, who is Bianca Barkley. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. And then when we see her parents and her brother leave, we see that they left Thing with her. Like, yes. Oh, that's cool. So we get Thing, and you just see him drop it from underneath the car, just crawling because he's a hand. Like, yeah. So, yeah, it's just interesting as like she's just trying to and she's just trying to plot her escape. Honestly, she could care less about anything. She really just trying to plot her escape. That was like, and it's so interesting, and then especially the ending where we find out more stuff, and we find out where the season is gonna go, because it's supposed to be a mystery show. We find out by the end. So yeah, so we find out. So like yeah, so there's one moment where she is like she's fighting with Bianca because she fenced with Bianca because like there was like a fencing class she saw, and like yeah there was a fencing class, and like yeah, and Bianca was saying she wanted a challenge, so then Wednesday challenges her, but she loses and gets an actual cup. Yeah, man. There's so much stuff. And then there was one part where I know I'm probably all over the place, but it's just because it's interesting, but I'm not. Yeah, and then there was I know I'm all over the place, but it's like it's just because it's cool. So I just wanted to say stuff. I don't know. And then there was one part where wait. Wow, I can't even speak right now. Alright, so then, yeah, I know I'm all over the place. And then there was one part where she was just walking, and like she was walking out of the building, and it was raining, so she had an umbrella, and like on top of her there was a gargoyle statue, and it was actually gonna drop on her, but then someone saved her, and that someone is Xavier Thorpe. Xavier Thorpe. Apparently, he knows her from before because she saved him when they were young. Apparently, they're like his godmother and her grandmother knew each other. So she was at his godmother's funeral, and he accidentally got trapped in her coffin because they were playing hide and seek or something. Yeah, and so she saved him. Apparently, that she doesn't remember. Yeah, and because of all that's going on, and because of her expulsion from her previous school and all that, it was court ordered for her to go to therapy. So the principal Principal Wims took her to therapy, and then Wednesday was telling her, "Why are you doing that? Is beneath your pay grade." That is just savage, though. It was crazy, but it was cool. And it's like she was saying, so to try to make sure you don't escape, because they knew she was trying to escape. And then when she went to therapy, she actually did escape. She went to the bathroom and went through the window thing. That's crazy. Yeah. So yeah, that was crazy. The therapist didn't even realize. That's sad. That's just sad. So yeah, and then she wanted to escape, so she went to a cafe nearby or something, and like she was trying to get coffee before she went, but the machine was broken, so she helped fix it and met the cashier, Tyler. And he said he said, "I'll help you escape," but he told her to wait because he still on his shift, on his work shift. So she was waiting. I'm assuming, yeah, she was waiting because she was sitting down on the tables, like one of the chair on the tables, and then like and then three people came to her, and she started arguing with them because they were dressed like pilgrim, like because they were bullying her, and then like they were dressed like pilgrim, and she was like being mean to them, but like it was because they started being mean to her first, cause like yeah. Cause none of the townies actually like people from Nevermore. They're wary of them because like all these accidents happen and attacks. So like they have like bad feeling about the people from Nevermore and all this. So it's like, yeah, especially the sheriff. So it's kind of like racism, like discrimination. Not racism. What am I saying? Discrimination. Like, yeah. So they don't really like the people from Nevermore and all this. So that's why. That's the word I was trying to look for. The D word, discrimination, not the R word. Anyways, yeah. So a fight starts. A fight starts. I can't even speak. A fight starts out, and like she's fighting. She fought the three guys, knocked them the fuck out, and then the sheriff came and like was thinking, and he's Tyler's dad, so he was thinking Tyler was involved, and he's saying to his son like, did you help her? Because how the hell did this girl just knock out these three guys? And then the principal came saying sorry for her. She slipped away and all this. And then she was telling her to come back. And she used her last name. She said, come back, Miss Adams. And then the sheriff apparently knew her father and was saying, are you Gomez Adams' daughter? Like, yeah. So apparently he knew her father, which is interesting. And he said he's wanted for murder, which is crazily interesting. Yeah. So then she tries to yeah. So and then I think she made a friend with her roommate, Edith. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Edith Skinner. I don't know. I'm not good with names. Fuck me. I'm really not good with names. I'm not gonna lie. So she made friends with her roommate. Yeah, and then kind of not really, but kind of like I feel like you can see it there. Like they're gonna become good friends or something. Like they're like close. Like she even told her like a secret of hers that she cried when she was 6 years old because her scorpion died, and then that's when she started like saying like after that like I don't want to have emotions or feelings. Like you can see like she's like trusting her a bit, not like fully like friend, but like, you know, like a little bit like she's okay to talk to her. Like I feel like that. And like she even introduced her to a thing kind of because she was playing a violin and on top of the like in the balcony on top of so then she was asking her like, how did you get that out of how did you get that out through the window? And then she said, I had an extra hand. And then you just see thing there. So it was weird. Alright. So yeah. So like yeah, it was cool. And then the ending is like she wanted to escape again. So she was using her laptop, and then she got a thing to go to Tyler's to tell him to call her, and she was talking to Tyler, asking him to help me escape, to help her escape. And then like there was a festival, so it's like saying we should go through the festival. We should go during the festival, like a carnival festival event thingy. So they were trying to escape from the festival thingy, but then the boys came back, the one she was fighting earlier in the coffee shop, and like so they were trying to escape them running, and then she bumped into Rowan, who's another student in Nevermore, and she saw a vision of him dying, cause she has visions, and then so she's trying to, and like he was running into the woods, so she wanted to help him, cause she saw him just die in the woods, so she wanted to help him, so she's running after him saying stop, and he's saying why are you following me, and then it turns out it was like some kind of a trap from him. I don't get it. I'm confused. And he attacked her. Like, and he's saying, and like he literally used like, you know, Darth Vader, like the chokehold. Like he's just like put it up there, up against the tree, like just like, yeah, with the force or something. I don't know. Yeah. And then he said, like, he was trying to, like, kill her, apparently, because he said it's, like, there's a prophecy of her, like, becoming so evil and, like, destroying the school or some shit. I don't even, I don't know. And he said his mom's a seer and saw that, like, there's a prophecy of somebody coming to the school and, like, destroying it and, like, attacking it. I don't know. So, yeah, it's some weird thing, and apparently it's her, and he showed her a picture from the book that he had, because she drew it like 25 years ago. He showed her a picture that his mom drew 25 years ago of her. I don't know. So, yeah, so he tried to kill her, and then some weird-ass monster came, attacked him, and he died, like, yeah, just like how she saw in the vision. And, like, the monster was so weird, and we saw a glimpse of it. It's so weird. So, yeah, then after that, she wanted to stay because now she's intrigued, because apparently she's supposed to be, like, the end of the whole school or something. I don't know. It's weird. And then, yeah, and then the weirdest thing is they did this season on, which is like, for people who don't, it's like a next time, which is weird because Netflix shows never does a next time on. What? They never previewed the next. That was the weirdest thing ever. That's usually for TV. Yo, that is weird. I swear to God. So, anyways, yeah, that was the weirdest thing about that. So in the end, we just see her talking to her mom and dad from a crystal ball that they gave her to communicate, and it's like, yeah, and like the next time shows like apparently it's just gonna be a mystery apparently, which is interesting. That's why I like it now, because it's gonna be like a mystery of like some kind of prophecy, which is interesting. It was so cool, y'all. It was cool. Yeah. And you don't even have to know the Addams Family like that just to watch it. It's just cool. It's like, it's its own thing. But if you know the Addams Family, it's like cooler because it's like, you know, there's probably going to be reference to it and stuff. And it's interesting. I like it. Yeah, man. Anyways, peace.